And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. On 1st and 10, Parrish. It's brought in by Harris. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down. From the gun, Parrish. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun, Parrish. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he goes out right around the 39. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. On 3rd down, Coffee. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 17 carries, 70 yards, and a touchdown.
He's having a nice season, and he knows where he ranks in the league. Don't ever let a running back tell you that they don't know that. They do. So what he's doing now is lobbying the offensive coordinator all week long. Hey, how about a few more touches? He's one big game away from maybe leading the league.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. From the gun, Parrish over the middle, complete. It's Woods. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. Looking to throw. Parrish. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now a field goal forthcoming for the Steelers. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. McPherson's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, They just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. Here's Shaw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. First carry now for Trey Sermon. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snootful, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. This defense for the Steelers, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
2nd down and 8. Back to throw. Shaw. Going to throw right side here. Complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
On 3rd down, Godfrey. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Punter Sterling Hoffrichter out now on 4th down. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Harris. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Parrish throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Throwing on 1st down. Parrish. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try and complete a pass, but it's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Parrish. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
The Steelers send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt, and the Bears take over.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
The drive starts with a carry by Sermon.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Shaw. He finds his man complete. That's Townsend. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They'll run on first down. Beasley. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
On 3rd down, Shaw. He finds his man complete. It's Robbins. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Shaw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. Off play action. Shaw. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here we go on 4th down. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. To the right side, this is Sermon. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Working with 2nd and 5 now. Back to throw. Shaw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
A good run on first down, and now they contemplate a second and goal situation. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bears have taken the lead.
So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. That drive a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Taking it about the 1.
Lucky they didn't challenge it.
25 to the 26-yard line.
And the Steelers set to take the field. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
2nd and 4.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Parrish. A gain of 4 last play. They doubled.
Yay, but thought Sermon had it in on 1st down.
Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Parrish. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
7 yards the pick up there.
On 2nd down, this is Harris.
Parrish is on fire.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. On 1st down, Coffee. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They hand this off to Harris. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you, they started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to.
He is on fire.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Parrish looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Woods. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Parrish. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception, and that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the 1st down if they get a yard. And the
Field goal for them. Good stop.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. And boy, that was a heavy set. I think they had 3 tight ends out there. The fullback, you knew what they were going to do.
Yeah, they weren't trying to fool anybody at all, were they? There was none of this show you heavy set, bootleg it out. Nah. Big guys up front, hand it to the big guy in the back.
I spoke too soon.
Pearson now for the PAT. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get
Tie it before half, maybe.
Scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
But they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion. That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Townsend. That catch good for only a couple. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Bears moving hastily in the hurry-up offense. Now a throw here to his running back. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
So that challenge, a successful one.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Townsend. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 18.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Boy, Charles, that time he took a bad situation and made it worse.
Yeah, you're almost putting together a nice little song there, aren't you? Because it's something you'll see from young quarterbacks. They have that tendency to retreat backwards instead of stepping up in the pocket.
2nd and 20.
They're going to look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Can still tie it up.
And it's picked up by the Steelers. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA
Oh boy,
Sports
haha.
Time Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in just a bit. But first, let's get
Never
everybody
mind.
caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. We'll start in upstate New York. Sean
Ha-ha.
McDermott's former team, Carolina, in town to take on Buffalo. And they have just about gone to halftime with the Panthers out on top. DJ Moore, a touchdown reception. From there, we'll head to Washington to check out the football team at home at FedEx Field. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Chiefs. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And that game all square as they take on the visiting Cowboys. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter.
And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football.
No update from my game. Damn, it was a good one.
Something of an important drive for them because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Shaw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. From the gun on 3rd down, Shaw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They were 3-point winners a week ago. They lead by 3 here as well as they start 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Parrish, wide open receiver, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. It's Harris. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Yikes.
From the gun, Parrish firing quickly here, and that's complete. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 53 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
On 1st down, Parrish hitting Juju on the slant. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another 1st down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And it's caught. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Now a toss play. It's Harris. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Parrish looking in.
The Bills without Allen seem to be hurting.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. McPherson's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So it was a 3-point lead at halftime, and they doubled that with a field goal here.
And I think defensively, you've got to be okay with that because you've kept this game within a touchdown. Your hope is that you've inspired your offense to put a drive together, get in the end zone themselves, and hopefully get you the lead.
The Chicago offense set to get started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Working with a 2nd and 4. Now a handoff, Sermon. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. They run once more with Sermon. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. Sermon now on 1st and 10. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 2nd down and 4. He'll look to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw. Shaw. He finds his man complete. That's Townsend. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Back to throw. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
I was making some cappuccino.
On 2nd down, it's Sermon. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll set up to throw. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. Touchdown! Cortland Sutton, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears can grab the lead with the extra point.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Shorty McGeewoo.
A try here for the extra point.
Nice, the Bills haven't scored against the Panthers.
And this puts them on top by a penny. It's 14-13. So that drive consumes.
Nice TD.
And the end result is a Bears touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. fifth catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
My short fat QB was an impulse draft after I saw the combine.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
Yay, I almost got him if I had a first-round pick.
It's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. From the gun, Parrish. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have once again taken the lead.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty
Ouch,
impressive.
good drive. Time to use sermon.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses
LOL.
more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Why would they QB sneak for 2? Foul dumbasses.
And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
On 2nd down, another shot for Sermon. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Shaw. He finds his man complete. It's Townsend. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. On 2nd down now. Godfrey. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Can't wait for the advance today now LOL. I don't know LOL.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. to throw. Shaw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the
3-5-0 Bills losing hard.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but
Holy
keep the
cow.
rest of the team relaxed too.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Looking to throw. Shaw.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw. Shaw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
That may be the dagger.
This could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Yikes.
McPherson now for the extra point.
I can't be B.
And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball.
Could be the end now.
Following that fumble return. Green to bring it back.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown,
Mad.
they trail by 2
2-game
scores
winning
in the fourth
streak,
quarter.
and team is young yet.
Very critical.
On 1st and 10, Shaw.
Still got 900 left.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Yup.
He finds his man complete. That's Townsend. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Here comes the Bears.
If you can get it down the field and score, then stop em. You got it.
It's taken to the 26.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense.
Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there of playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Orson Adams is a beast. Look for him.
Looking to throw. Parrish. He finds his man complete. It's Harris. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Heard that.
Throwing on 1st down. Parrish. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. To throw on 2nd down. Parrish. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Parrish.
Damn, they are in a groove.
Down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 19.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Right side complete. That's Woods. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
What the heck he was looking at.
So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't launch off the full 15.
Yea, they are. Parrish is going in.
In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
So the face mask moves him closer, and now 1st and goal. On the give, this is Harris. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Back to throw. Parrish. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Parrish. This is caught. And he is out of bounds here. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Well, on 4th and goal, here's the option.
And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand.
And they'll run with Sermon to begin the drive.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now back to throw. Got a man open. It's Sutton. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
On 3rd and 2, Shaw.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
I notices the weekly strategy is a big help, gives you boosts in categories for upcoming games.
About all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Oh yay. And the upgrade of the players help.
Now they work on 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Parrish. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Able to get away. Oh, strip. The ball comes out.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
They have your number. Haha, yup. Bills finally scored.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Back to throw. Parrish. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
So an
important one there as they widen their lead in this fourth quarter.
All right, partner, help me out with the math here. Make sure I am on point, because the way I see it, the other guys still need 2 touchdowns, but in addition, a 2-point conversion. So this is all about them playing perfect football from here on out.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. With his guys trailing here in the fourth, he can ill afford a repeat of the interception that ended the last drive.
Yeah, you're 2 scores down. You take it upon yourself now to play perfect or near perfect football if you want to get your team back into the game. But it's also tough to do when you're trying to avoid errors, yet still play perfect football.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. To throw on second down. Shaw. He finds his man. Complete. It's Townsend. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Shaw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll make it a second down. Back to throw. Shaw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Keeps throwing it too short.
Complete. Broke through some contact but unable to reach the 40. The Bears moving hastily in the hurry-up offense. A pass there complete to Sutton. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. This to the outside, it's Sermon. That catch good for only a couple. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
Good shit, shorty.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 13-yard line. He fights him up, and a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Looking to throw.
Yup, that's my scheme. Throw it short, like it, but not if you are down big.
Alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look,
I see hope in Shorty. It kinda works until you can't get the first.
Winning or losing, but I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to
Shorty can be great.
2nd to go in this game. So deep trouble here, backed up to their own 1-yard line for 2nd and long. And they will take a knee here. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way
Well,
that you close, the way that
I'm
you
excited
finish,
to advance LOL.
time you're playing Little League football, all the way up through, and they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Pittsburgh, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they drop below 500.
Oh, I'm sure LOL.
With a loss. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams.
May put Shorty in more formations.
Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew will catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Later abate. If you didn't have 4 turnovers, you could have won. Later.